Thank you, Mr. McKendry, for the introduction. Welcome, friends, families, faculty, and staff who've gathered here today to celebrate the class of 2017. Once again, my name is Janelle Laros, and I'm this year's student body president, and I am deeply honored and extremely thrilled to be here today giving a speech on the behalf of the graduating senior class. I would first like to thank all of the families, the ones here today and those that weren't able to make it, for your dedication, sacrifice, and love. Thank you also to Kumukuvalu and Lily Lyons for all of their hard work that they've put into our hulas and chants, and to Ms. Noguez and everyone who contributed to making our graduation ceremony happen. In today's hulas and chants, each piece talks about the features of the island with an emphasis on Kohala, its traditions, stories, and the people's connection to this place. Just like our hulas and chants, over the course of the past 4 years, we, the class of 2017, have also created our own traditions, stories, and connections to HPA. Whether you come from this island, a neighboring island, mainland United States, or halfway across the world, we have all come together as individuals and shared our ideas, cultures, and dedication to create the group of young adults that you see sitting here today. Without the ideas and collaboration of the senior student council members Bruce Kim, Casimir DeRouche, Jackson Evans, Tanya DuPont, and especially our four-year class representatives Sabrina Marvin, Tyler Alt, and Ava Jean Johnston, who have led our class to 2 overall Olympic victories, as well as bringing our class closer together as a whole. Yet, it's impossible to remember this year's Olympics without thinking about Shanae Butler and Noah Walker, who stepped up to the plate in a time of need and produced their creative ideas, which led to our class winning and one-of-a-kind talent show. Without these people, we would not have all felt the same nail-biting, anxious excitement in GPAC right before they announced the winners of Olympics, or the feeling of losing your voice from the screams of joy following. Without the different cultures and backgrounds that we have been immersed in here at HPA, we would not be the same people with the same worldly perspective that we all share. I believe that some of my greatest learning opportunities in the past 4 years haven't been from inside a classroom, but have been from the conversations and experiences that I've shared with people who came from a different culture than my own. Especially living in the dorms, where we had the chance to learn about the world, politics, and different perspectives through the people we lived with. Yet, in the dorms, at the end of the day, it didn't matter where you came from, China, Japan, Turkey, New York, or Kona. We were all still cramming for the same AP Physics test. This past Sunday, the senior class was given the opportunity to learn about and connect to the Hawaiian culture through a hi'uvai and ava ceremony that we did with Kumukuvalu. I was born and raised on this island, but never had the opportunity to be a part of a traditional Hawaiian ceremony like that. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience because we all shared it together. At the end, as the sun was setting, Kumukuvalu said something that I believe not only summed up the ceremony, but this entire year. She said that this moment was important because never again will we be in this place with this specific group of people at this specific time, but we will always have the experience. And finally, without not only our own, but our families and the faculty's dedication to our academic and overall success, we would literally not be here today. I would personally like to thank the dedication that Mr. Braithwaite, Ms. Humphrey, Mr. Muma, Mr. McKenna, Mr. Halstead, Dr. Bill, and Mr. Diaz have demonstrated. Thank you for not only being inspiring and influential teachers in my life, but also for putting in the extra work for all of your students to succeed. And lastly, I am sincerely thankful for the overwhelming dedication from our families. If you have given up seeing your child every day so that they could attend this boarding school, or help them get to the bus stop at the crack of dawn for them to commute every day, or showing up to all the games decked out from head to toe in Kamakani red, or making the financial commitment possible so that we could experience all of the opportunities that HPA has to offer, I thank you. And now, to the class of 2017, thank you for all of the jokes and laughs, the outrageous events, which will now forever live as stories, well-rooted friendships and connections with each other, and an overall memorable and positive 4 years. Thank you for being the people who put in the work and stepped up to the challenges. Thank you for supporting and encouraging those around you. And thank you for being the most full and wholesome versions of yourselves. I'm sincerely excited to see all of the unique and creative things that you'll do with the rest of your lives. And know that I'll always be rooting for you guys. One team, one dream. 2017! Thank you.